Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in with us. We're here at Anytime Billiards with the Premier Billiard Championships. They are just about set to lag. And we have Katt McManus against Tim Cruz here. And it looks like Tim has won the lag. So he will get set to break. It's going to be hard for me to get the colors on these balls right, people. It's kind of hard. Colors are a little different than what I'm used to. And if you don't know, this is Aaron Skivers with the commentary. I'll be giving you my expertise from what I know and what I've learned through the years. So, looks like he's made a ball on the break. Looks like he's got a 1-4 combo up there with a 2-9 down in the other corner pocket. So we might be looking at a little bit of a quick game here, folks. If he can just cut that one ball right into that 4 and leave it real close to the corner pocket, it should give him easy position to get back toward. He might get down lower for the 2 also, would probably be best if you get down on the rail to carom it in. That's going to be tough either way. Ooh, watch the scratch. And he scratches right in the drink. So I'm curious how she's going to play this. She's probably going to set it right in the middle and just draw it back to it. If she could get somehow underneath that 2 a little bit, I think it would pose a little easier to go from the 2 into the 9 for the carom than the 2-9 combo. Just my preference anyway. Okay, so she sets up for the 2-9 combo, which is fine. Which is fine. A lot less ball movement, so keeps her in control. She's probably going to hit this with a little bit of pace so she doesn't leave that right in the pocket. And just misses it. So Tim comes up to the table. He's got to get from the 2 to the 3 at the very other end. He's probably going to play a little bit of a little draw to get back to the other side of the table between those other 2 balls. Looks like he's tipping with right. Yeah, I definitely would have went with a little bit of low left to get a little bit more English off of that. My ball. So he's going to be either looking to play a safety or maybe a bank. Looks like he's gearing up to fire at it. Is it going to get covered up? I'm not sure. I think she's going to have a shot to the top right corner pocket, maybe. So he's going to have the 3 ball in the corner. Probably draw back just at probably about 6 inches or so to get. Ooh. Played a little different than I did, but If he had played it with just a little draw, about 6 inches, he could have been a little bit more straight on that 5 to get to the 6. Now he's going to have to do a little, look like he jumped up out of that shot a little bit. So Katt's going to come to the table with a chance to take this opening rack, which has got the 5 ball in the corner, roll up just a little bit to keep that angle to get back from the 6 to the 9. If she can get her cue ball about there, that should get her angle. Very good shot. Very good shot, Katt. Now she has a good angle to get from the 6 ball down to the 9 ball. And that should complete rack 1. She just got to come through with these last couple shots. Good speed control, good position. Let's see if she fires in this 9 ball to complete rack 1. And it's in there. Katt with rack number 1. Perfect. And Katt and Tim, I believe they're both residing down in the Branson area where I'm from, so I've got to know them a little bit over the past year or so. They're both, I think we're going to try to switch out balls here so we can see them a little bit better for you guys. It's hard to do commentary with balls that all look alike. All right, so we switch the balls out. Okay. So Katt to break in rack number 2. We can all see those balls quite a bit better. Maybe I can give you a little bit better commentary with this. Just let the cue ball get away a little bit. You'd like to get a little bit of a stop there, but. And Tim will come to the table. She came up dry there. So it looks like he's going to have to play a little safe here, I'm guessing. Probably come off the right side of that 1 and maybe plant the cue ball back there on the head rail by the 2, like so. Good shot, Tim. So how is she going to kick at this ball? He left that in a tough spot for her. She comes off that in rail where she's at. That's just a tough one. That's probably about the only way she's going to be able to get near that ball, though. Looks like congestion on the other side of the table. Got the 1. Went a little long on her. That's what I was worried about. He had her in a pretty tough situation there. I'm not even so sure I knew what to do. Sometimes you just got to poke and hope. That's how it is. It looks like he's got the 1, 2, and 3 right there pretty close. 4 ball down here below the 9 ball. Probably going to float up just a little bit from the 1 past the 3 to get to the 2 ball. His key here is going to be getting from the 3 to the 4 ball. How this is. Looks like he rolled up a little far. He'll still have a shot at the cut. He's going to have to let the cue ball go a little bit here. If he had played it a little bit shorter, he would have been able to continue and control the table, but he's going to have to let it loose a little bit here. I don't see him playing a safety. I see him probably going for this. Well, he got a good roll out of it. Left her tough. I'm imagining she's probably going to try to roll up on that 6 ball. It's hard to tell if she can get enough. It looks like she can get the left edge of that 2, play it down to the rail, and then leave the cue ball on the 6 ball. Just need good speed control here. Oh, she went different. Maybe she was going at. Maybe she's going off the 2 ball. That might not have sit as well as I thought it did. It's hard to tell from these angles. When you're not out there, it's a whole different animal. He's got the 2 ball in the corner. Didn't hit that one very well. Katt coming up with a difficult situation here, though. If I was her, I would try to stick that cue ball right down there on that 4 ball and kick the 2 ball right up table. Great shot. Great shot. Could not have played that much better. Got it frozen on the 4 ball, it looks like. You know, he might have to try, like, I don't even know. I would go probably like this, from the cue ball down to the short rail, up to right before that side pocket. Oh, right about there. Sorry, my drawing, my artistic side is not on it. What did he do? I don't know what he did there. I'll take my bad drawing off though. She got the 2 ball there, or what is she on? The 2 at the top, and then the 3 balls right here. 3 balls here? Oh, okay. Sorry, that 3 ball, it kind of looks like a 7 ball, but that is the 3 ball down here on the foot rail. I think she's going to. She missed that one a little bit. She did get lucky though. Left him a tough kick at it. He's going to have to kick to this side rail. Yeah, he does have a good distance. He might try to jump it. You're right. Probably a lot of good things can really happen from jumping that ball. Even if he misses it, the 2 ball may come up table. Cue ball may stay down table. That's what he's going for. Ooh, good hit. Good hit. And no reward, though. She will have a cut on the 2. Getting to the 3 may not be too easy, though. I would probably take a little low left off that rail. Low left off the rail, and then come back to the other rail, and then down for the 3. See, that's not the 3 ball. She would. That's the 3 ball. She wouldn't have went for that. Yeah, it is. Okay, we had the wrong ball there. Sorry about that. I thought that might have been the 3 ball right there. It's hard to tell. She overcut it just a little bit. Got covered up though. Hit it right behind the 5 ball. It's pretty easy hit right before the tit on the rail. Should provide a good hit for him. He just needs the right speed. It looks like he's gonna hit it and try to. I tell you what, that wasn't too bad. he had a plan and it worked, I believe. A plan that fails is better than no plan at all, as I have always said.
Looks like she's
Looks
going
like
to take the bank here.
I might carom it. Or she's playing a safety. That was a safe all the way. And a good one at that.
Really
You know,
good one.
for her, at her skill level, that was probably the proper play. Most people probably would have tried to do something aggressive, but that was a fine play to keep command of the table. Let's see what Tim comes to the table and does here. He's going to kick at the top rail and good hit. And sticker on the 8-ball, it looks like. Good hit. Good shot, Tim. Let's see here. She's going to hit just after the tit there and kick at it. She's going to hit it pretty firm. I would think she's got to hit it pretty firm to keep it straightened up. See, if you don't hit that firm, it tends to tail a little long on you there. Got to hit them banks or those kicks at a speed to where the cue ball doesn't get too much roll on it, and when it gets too much follow roll on it, it's going to go long on you on that type of angle anyway. Got the 3-ball there, 4-ball right near the 3-ball with the 5-ball near the side, so this really should be if you can find a pocket for this 3-ball, it really shouldn't be much of a problem. I would say getting from the 7 to the 8 is going to be the key. And it does just go in. And he's got a good angle to come off that rail, off the 4, off this side rail, and then back out for the 5. Play a little stun with some good shot. He got a little bit more angle than he wants, but he should be fine. He should be able to just stun it down a little bit between the 7 and the 9, just as so. Good shot. I'll make the 6 and follow over a little bit. Now here I would take a little bit of, probably a little left off the 7 and go to the side rail and then back up for the 8 in the side pocket. Looks like that might have been what he was going for, but didn't quite get there. He's still going to have a shot to get this rack. Going to cut it to the right corner pocket, looks like. Good shot. And that'll give him a shot to get the 9-ball in to take rack 2. I don't want to be no commentator's curse, so I'm not going to give him anything. Good shot, 10. That's rack 2, and it makes it 1-1. I know both of these. I know both Tim and Katt, so I'm not rooting for any of them. I just hope that they play good pool and they have a good time. Tim set to break here in rack 3. Need to get these. Let the cue ball go a little bit, but he's not going to get any justice. Looks like he might try for a push out, possibly. I'm going to see where he could push out to. Looks like he's going to be aggressive here, though. Got a good hit. Will it go off? No. All right. Katt comes up to the table with an open table. Looks like she can get that 1 ball past the 7 ball. Although she may have to just stop right there and take her medicine on the 2 ball. Because I don't see much of an angle to get around. Oh, she did. She had it. Get past that 9 ball? I don't know that it did. I don't think it did. I think she's going to be forced to kick it this 2 ball. Which you want to play a decent speed just to hit this 2 ball up to the other side of the table would be my game plan on this. She kicks it. She left it pretty well. She left it kind of tough with the 7 ball there on the rail. Tim's going to be looking at probably trying a combo, I'm guessing. I don't really see too much of a safe. Nothing in the middle of the table. Every ball's on the rail, which kind of makes it tough to play a safety with all the balls on the rail. So he went for it and barely missed it. He was close. Katt comes up at the 2 ball with the 3 ball up at the very top rail. I don't see any reason to shoot at any of these balls. You need to find a little safety you can play. Maybe the 2 ball to the rail and cue ball behind the 7. That looks kind of tough. Good shot, Katt. Tim's probably going to come off this side rail closest to the 2 and kick it up towards the 8 probably. No. Good try, Tim. Good try. Locks it up on the 2 ball a little bit, so those balls being so close, it's going to be really hard for her to do much. I see her probably playing a little safety off this 2 ball to give him some sort of a tough try. Maybe trying the cue ball down here on this rail by the 9 ball or something. Maybe at least leave him long, or maybe she's going to go for it. She might be trying to cut it in the corner pocket. Or in the side.
It's actually a really good try on that.
Yeah.
If she makes it, she's a good spot on the 3 that's up there on the head rail. And if she misses it, it leaves it long and a little tough for Tim there.
That's a good point. Good point. It's going to be tough for him to make. Well, he'll have a little. If he can play a little bit of right-hand spin, which makes it hard with that 2 ball right there near that rail. The deflection is going to make this hard, but he can play with the right speed. He can go travel back down by the 6, which I think is what he had in mind.
Now that lane to get back up table is a little tougher.
Yeah.
She's got to cut this one in firm, but the risk of running into the 9 and stopping the cue ball is right there.
Yeah, I think she's honestly going to have to use a little stun shot to get it past that 9 ball there, which is a really, really hard shot. That's a really advanced shot, and I don't know that she really knows that shot. That's going to. She wanted to get past that 9 ball. That's why she overcut it a little bit. She felt like she was going to get past it, but she didn't. Now we have Tim come to the table with a cut on the 2 and try to bring him down table for maybe a combo. He left her really tough. I think she might be able to get this rail first. She might be able to cut it in. It's hard to tell from this angle.
If she can, it'll be she might run into the 4 there coming back out of the corner, but if she doesn't, she can go up table.
Yeah.
Probably leave her a good shot on the 3.
If she can hit this ball with a little left, even if she goes rail first, depending on how fat she hits that 2 ball, if she can hit it thin enough to hit it thin off the 2 ball, then she could probably get past that 4 ball. But if she does, I imagine she's probably going to go rail first is what I'm thinking.
Looks like she's looking at a kick. She might not be able to see it that well.
Right. Little long. That was a very tough shot. That was a tough shot for her. Tim coming to the table with ball in hand. That was a foul. It looks like he can play off that rail by the 4 ball with a little bit of follow and maybe just a touch of left and get up between that 3 and 8. Oh, he played
That's
that a
very
little.
unfortunate to hit that 4-ball there.
If he would have used a little bit more high English, he would have got past that. Let it kind of roll in and not so much be a kill ball. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Looks like he was trying to come off the 3 to hit the 8 in there.
Very well might have. I wasn't sure
Hit that
exactly.
3 a little too full and kind of
Right.
kicked it over to the side rail.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. I was trying to see what he shot so fast. I didn't even know what I was supposed to do. What I would have done. She's looks like she's trying to combo, or maybe
She might be cutting that into the side there. Oh, shot for the cheese. That was a really good shot.
wow. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see that shot at all, and that was a great shot. Wow. Now she left the 9 ball in the corner. That could be a problem. He might try to draw off that 3 ball and straight back into the 9. That
I
may
know I
be,
would do that.
yeah, that's definitely, or you could cut the 3 a little bit on the right hand side and come off this right rail and into the 9. This, I think she's going to,
I'd play the carom here towards the pocket all day.
yeah, I
It's-
mean, the run out's not very tough. So I think it just depends on how you feel here. I know I would probably play the carom, but I'm pretty knowledgeable about the angles that they come off and it going long and stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, she needed straight top and to let it roll in there. She might have should have went for the run out there. But she did clog up the 4 ball by the 7 ball.
You
I
get
think
kind of nervousness when that 9 ball's sitting there in the pocket like that. It's the rest of the rack is dangerous for you, and you know it.
absolutely. I might just knock the 9 ball in. Yeah, I do not like 9 balls sitting in pockets, that's for sure. And if they're sitting in the pocket, I want to be up at the table. She's probably going to try like maybe off the 3 ball to make the 6 ball here. The 3 ball was frozen. That was the problem there. That was really tough. Here, I think the 3 ball goes, but it's going to take it off. That's going to let the cue ball go a little bit. He might play a carom off the 3 into the 9, which is what he tried. Or he might have tried it off the 6, I'm not sure, and the 9.
There's no straightforward way to get out of that pocket at this point.
Yeah.
She topped a little bit of top right on this. She'll possibly swing around, but you got to hit this one real thin. Oh, she ran into that group of balls there instead.
If she would have hit that ball very thin with some left-hand spin, I think she could have got out of it. But I don't think she was going to like much of what she was left with anyway. Probably going to be left with about the same shot possibly. Looks like she's going to take the combo. She might come down towards this 9 ball. She hit it with a little bit of a low or a stun, which took it down. Tim with the chance to take control of this rack. He's got a 4 ball here. It looks like he's going to have to shoot it in the corner. And me personally, I'm going to come around 3 rails here for the 6 ball in the other corner opposite of the 9 ball, which is what he did. Very good shot. Now here, I may go after the 9. I'm not going to lie here. That's pretty easy shot to get into that 9 ball. Maybe 4 rails will get it. Did not get it. Now here, you could come off of the 7 ball with some right hand spin, top right, and go 2 rails around that corner pocket to the 9 ball. That's not what he chose. He's going to be wishing he had that shot back. The 7 ball's right in the side pocket. Play the cue ball down here to the end rail and then back just a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 foot for the 8 ball in the corner pocket. It's running. Watch out for the scratch. Ooh, that got very close. I think she might have a cut, but it is an extreme cut. So she is going to have to stroke this very well. Hit it into the rail just a little bit. That's one of those shots where you really can't hit it too thin. You know what I mean? So if you just keep going thinner, you can probably make that ball. But you really, unless you miss the ball, you really cannot hit that ball too thin. Tim just kind of, he didn't take his time on that at all. At all. It's going to leave Katt a shot in the upper left-hand corner pocket. She needs to watch her cue ball here, though. This is one of those shots that if you do not, you really need to, on your 8 ball going to the 9 ball, you really need to play position here. Don't just think that 9 ball's in the pocket, because these pockets can eat up that cue ball when you wish you would have played position. I think she's going to be okay. That was a good shot. She came close to the corner, but she got it done.
This shot can go in the side, though. It's very good low pace on this, and she'll be okay.
Yeah, good
Very
shot.
nice shot.
She's pretty good about that. She's a real slow, methodical player and doesn't usually hit the balls real hard, which is, I mean, for her skill level, I think she's around, what is she, about 400s or something like that, Fargo?
I looked her up. She was about a 415 range.
Okay.
So this is a very even match. Wouldn't be surprised if this goes hill-hill.
Absolutely. Yep. It will be close, I have a feeling. Katt, she has very good mechanics, though. If you watch her, she doesn't rush too much in her shot. For the time I'm not sure how long. I don't think Katt's been playing too long, but she's got a good head for the game, that's for sure. I've always admired watching her play slow and, play smart. She does. She plays smart. She can play some nice little nifty safeties that a lot of people her skill level do not play, and that's what makes her win a lot of her matches against people that should really be a close match. She just kind of outsmarts a lot of people. So it
looks like she did get a ball on the break here. Don't look like that one has much of a place to go at the moment. She might try and just bank it down to the rail and send it up and let the cue ball go down to the foot rail there.
She was trying something there. I'm not real sure. I think she might have been going for the 9 ball there. It looked like she was lining up for that at the beginning. It looks like the 4 and 5 ball, I think, got tied up down there at the foot rail. So he's probably going to shoot this 1 ball in the upper right-hand pocket and probably just collide to the 2 a little bit. You don't want to hit this too soft, but not too firm to control it. And he didn't quite take his time there. He's getting a little bit in a hurry. I think if Tim settles down and takes his time a little bit more, he's definitely going to only help his chances. The 1 ball, Katt comes to the table with the 1 ball in the side pocket. And she may just follow up there if she can get past that 6 ball for the 2 ball on the side, I'm guessing. Good shot, Katt. That was a great shot. So she'll have the 2 ball on that side with the 3 ball in that side. I'm not sure if that 4-5 is wired up. It looks pretty close. Might have just a little bit of cut on the 4 ball to make the 5 ball. But she has a really good... She set that cue ball on it's a little far away, but she's got a good angle, and that's really the key in pool is your angles. Not so much how close you are to the ball, but do you have the right angle to get to the next ball? She got fortunate there. She definitely got fortunate. She's going to leave a... she's going to leave a kick, maybe a jump. He might go to a jump cue here. It really doesn't look like that hard of a jump. 3-ball sitting right in the pocket. Although the 4-ball, I mean, I like the jump here because you're going to put a little bit of speed on it if you make it and possibly get a shot on the 4. Kicking it, I don't see anything happening too much. He's going 3 rails and he hit it, and that's a great hit. And he got a little bit of a reward. I mean, it's not easy.
I
think
don't see much option 3 to 4. She might be able to pocket the 3 in the side pocket with a low speed stop shot, and maybe just play a safe on that 4, banking it up table and keeping the cue ball down here.
Me, I'm probably going to stun that over to the rail, shoot it in the corner, stun it over for the 4-5. She could probably even do that and follow it and maybe get a shot. She stunned it. She hit that a little hard, but that's the exact shot that I was talking about, was shooting that in the corner and stunning it over to that side rail. That's the exact shot she took. That was impressive.
It looks like she's thinking about letting that 9-ball roll around a little bit here.
I'm not going to lie, that for a 4-15 to stun that ball over there, that wasn't bad. I think she's going to leave that 4. Oh, she went after it. She's going to leave Tim here with a decent chance to get to that 5-ball from the angle on that 4-ball. If he comes around, just misses the 9-ball with a little bit of low right, or a little bit of right, I'm not sure the angle from the 4 to the 9, but come around that other corner pocket twice and back down to where his hand is now. There's a lot of balls moving there. Looks like he's going to be left with a combo 5 to the 7, which the 7-ball is sitting off the rail a hair, so that will help him. If that ball was frozen, it would be a much harder ball to make. And that goes for kicks too. If your ball's just a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch off the rail, it makes it so much easier to make. He went for... I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. I'm really not sure what he was trying to do there. Surely he was not going for the 4-rail bank.
And that's what it looks like he went for.
It does. It looks like he went for it.
This is a tester. Like, the cue ball is going to roll. If she tops this, the cue ball is going to roll pretty much towards that pocket. She's going to have to get this with a nice...
I think she's going to the left. Oh.
That's what I was afraid of there.
Put it right in the drink. I thought she would shoot that. Or wait, did she shot that at the upper right-hand corner? Okay. Yeah, you needed to hit that ball real. That was a tough shot. You had to hit that ball, let it roll in. It's a very tough shot.
Now here's a pretty simple run out.
Yeah.
5 in the side, 6 in the opposite side, and just roll down.
Where's the 9-ball?
9-ball's up top at the head string.
I see it now. Yep, just draw it back a hair. Good shot. Come down. Now you can hit this 6-ball. It looks straight in, but you just kind of overcut it a hair, and that'll force the cue ball down towards the 7. It looks straight in, but he can definitely get, it's so close and easy, he can definitely get a little good shot. He doesn't want this straight in. He got a little angle. That's good. That'll help him move up table towards the 9-ball. He'll probably do just a little stun stroke, just kind of pop it out a little bit. He went with high right. That was actually a pretty smart shot. Either way, would have got it done. Here, Tim is shot. If he needs a good shot, that makes it 2-2. We have a match. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this goes hill. These players are really close in all ratings that I know them to play. And I know these both fairly well, and they're a very good matchup. So, yep. Ricky Hunt, if you're listening, that was a Ryan 4-rail special. There's no doubt about that. So what did looks like Tim scratched off the break. So Katt's gonna have a 1 ball up there in the corner pocket. She's either going to whoop. Yeah, she's gonna come like that with some right hand spin, I think, and then come back over towards the rail towards the 2. That's how I would play that ball. She needed just a little bit more pace. If you hit it with more pace, look at how much more room you got. You can hit that 3rd rail there, no problem, and you're still good. So she needs to learn to let out her stroke a little bit, but she definitely hit the right shot. She's going to have the 2 ball here in the corner pocket. Great shot. She is a shot maker. Looks like she has a 3 ball in the corner with a pretty easy, I think she follows it up a little bit, maybe to hit that between that 2nd and 3rd diamond, and just off the rail she should be able to have the 4-8 combo, it looks like. Maybe she wasn't eligible, maybe she might not have been able to get it up there. I think she used maybe a lot more top, it would have gave her a little bit more of that window. But she still has it looks like. 4-8, hit it easy, stop it, good shot. Now here she's going to take the 4 ball. I would take it with some right hand spin. With the cue ball, go there. When I see the, oh. Well, we'll just stop all this straw and stuff. I'll just have to try to talk my way through it. 5 ball, come across. Back to the other rail, just to kind of let her stroke out a little bit. She might just hit it 1 rail. She bumped into that 9 ball, hurt her a little bit. Here she can either shoot it very easy and try to leave it there, or stroke it and come back across twice. I think she's probably better off just, yes. Ooh, she hit that one with a little too much pace. I don't know if she's going to have a shot from there or not. It looks very close. Let's see if we can see her body language and see if we think she can make it. Looks like she's kicking at it. So this one, you probably don't want to kick this too easy. You want to, on these shots, you want to find the right speed. Not too hard to where the 7-ball goes all the way around the table and then back towards the cue ball. You just want to get a little pace to separate them on whatever happens. It looks like she can hit it. Oh, she overcut that ball. She could make that ball. Did not look like from here it went, but it did. Now Tim comes to the table. He either has a bank or some sort of safety. The safety does not look easy, so I would probably suggest firing at this ball. And it goes in. Good shot, Tim. If he can cut this ball on the side, I would use a little bit of right hand English just to spin it in a little bit. It just rattled out on him. And Katt's going to come to the table with a chance. I don't know if this looks like a scratch. Definitely looks like a scratch. Now, if you shoot this ball with some low English and just hit it soft, that low will take. And I think she could get it past there. Maybe I don't think high is going to be able to do it for her. Yeah, that was a really tough shot. I think she needed to hit that with a little low draw. Just a short, little soft draw and get past that side pocket. And Tim finishes off, what was that, rack 5. So Tim goes up 3-2 now in this race to 5. We have a bunch of matches for you tonight. We have Katt McManus and Tim Cruz, the first match. The second match will be, let me see if I can find out these matches. Okay, Parker Martin versus Jordan Chapman will be the second match. Third match will be William Towry versus Chuck Stockton. And in the last match will be Jeremy Johnson versus Dylan Coffer, which all these matches are pretty close in skill level, so it shouldn't be anyone just walking away with it, I don't think. That was a pretty good break. He can let go of the cue ball a little bit, but he nestled that one ball, controlled the one ball very well. So here, I can't tell the angle, how steep of an angle this is off from the 1 to the 2. If he can, he probably just wants to hit it easy and leave himself for a shot on the 2 in the side. I think he can do that. That's what he did. It did fall. Good shot. Let's see here. He's going from the 2 and the 3 ball. It looks like it's right near the 8. If I was him, I would probably draw a little bit. Well, it went. And it worked out for him. He's got a, if that 3 ball goes in the corner, it looks like he could possibly follow stun off that and hit just bottom of that pocket and go to the other side. That's what I was talking about, is going to the other side of that 4 ball, but he needed like a little stun stroke to get it over to that rail and then back to the other side. He had a little bit too much follow on it instead of a stun. But this rack is, the 4 ball is open. I think it does go in the lower right hand corner. If she can, or she might take the 4-9 if she makes this ball. The cue ball is going to be going over to that right side, which will set her up. She missed it by just a little bit. 3 balls coming down. Let's see where it ends up. It messed up the combination for sure. But Tim does have a chance to make this and go into it and break it out. Or he could take the cue ball off the top side of the 3 and go around a few rails to get behind the 8 ball. Wow, the 9 ball went. That was, seemed like the 9 ball was not going to be cut in, but good shot by Tim. I totally did not see that at all. It looked like that 4 and 9 were not lined up right for the corner pocket, but it went. And that puts Tim up 4-2 against Katt. He is on the hill. So let's see if Katt can get it together a little bit, put together a couple racks, and give us a match here. Yes. Okay, he made that 9 ball in the bottom corner, so it's spot up. But Tim's up 4-2, so let's see how he navigates through this right. It looks like he can cut it in, or at least go off the rail, possibly. A little bit of right-hand spin and just bring it up. He hit that one just a little bit weak. He's got the 3 ball there. With the 4 ball tied up by the 7, I don't know if it goes past. I would play the 3 ball up to this side and then the cue ball back behind the 7 and 4, which looks like what he was trying to do. Just, I think he had a little bit of right hand spin on it that came off that first rail and shot it to the head rail. She has a 3 ball in the corner pocket. I cannot tell if that 4, if she can get that 4 in that corner pocket where it's close to. She barely missed that ball. It looks like she did give Tim a left. He can definitely hit this 3 ball. Let's see what he was going to do with it, though. I would suggest playing a little bit of right-hand English and maybe bank. Yes. Very good shot. Bank it down that way. Which it might leak out to a shot, but that was kind of unfortunate. He hit that ball pretty good. He hit it with a little spin to get it over there, and 3 ball. He played it with good speed to get it back to the other side of the table. It just hit a gap. So Katt down on the 3 ball with an open pocket and an open table. Good shot. So she has a pretty open table here. She's got the 4 ball. Looks like it's pretty straight in, so she might just want to bring it back about, oh, 1.5 feet or so. Okay, she played that a little different. I thought she would draw that back a little bit to give her about a straight in shot on the 6 ball, but she didn't use a lot of English, but she made the ball, so she pocketed the ball. She's a good ball pocketer. Let's see if she can pocket the 6 ball in the corner pocket. That's a tough shot. Very good shot, Katt. Here, she's probably just going to roll this in the corner pocket. I like to come around the table a little bit here so you get to let your stroke out and you don't use a timid stroke. When I use a timid stroke, it just seems like bad thing. So she could come like 3 or 4. Oh, she did come down a ways. And she got straight in. Very good shot. She let her stroke out a little bit there. I like to see that. It's not quite the pattern I would have played, but at least she let her stroke out. That's good. She's going to have a 9 ball. Looks in the side pocket, maybe, or the corner pocket. She has options. I like the corner pocket just because it gives you kind of a little bit of a, gives you a bigger pocket. That side pocket from there is a little thin to me. But let's see where she likes to play it at. Good shot, Katt. Made it in the side pocket. That makes it 4-3. And we have a matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, guys, the chat was off for a little bit. We couldn't see anything popping up. But I see we have some Norma, a Tim fan. All right. Norma's. Tell him to do that. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to go to the Anytime Billiards page, I think that's where I will see your chats at. Because you can have a couple different chats, I think, from... Okay, Tim is your son. Awesome. It's good that you're able to watch him play. That's awesome. And he's playing pretty good. He's made some good shots. Up 4-3 with Katt's break. So let's see if she controls this cue ball. Jeff says, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I can't tell if that's the... Okay, it looks like the 1 ball right by... It looks like the 5 ball has her blocked a little bit. Maybe... Or no, she was playing... That was... No, it looks like that is the 1 ball that she was hitting at, right? I don't think he's going to. No, ball would have already been in his hand. I guarantee if that was ball in hand, he would already have it in his hand. I'm Yeah, with the lighting, it's hard. He played a pretty good safety there. Pretty good. It looks like she's gonna have to go off the side rail. I kind of like going two rails at this a little bit around that six ball. Let's see if I can get some help with this artist drawing here. I'm not good at that. If she goes two rails around this corner, right before the sixth ball with some right hand English, there you go. That's a smart shot. I think that's way more likely to get distance between that one ball and the cue ball after contact. She just hit it a little short. I think she probably needed to use a little bit more right hand spin to where it gathers off that second rail, because when you hit that ball, the second rail is really where that spin is going to pick up. But it brings Tim to the table with ball in hand. In the side, yeah, I like that. It looks like he hit it a little short. He's gonna be okay with the two ball in the corner, which leads him to down for the four ball. So that wasn't too bad. I mean, good shot. Oh, barely missed it. And it looks like Katt can get to that ball for sure. I don't know how much she can see of it, but she can either go into it from the rail and go with left hand spin. She goes into the rail with with left hand spin. And it should kick that four ball over. Oh, okay, she could. That, yeah, that was a good shot. I wasn't sure if she could see all that ball or not. She's got a four ball here. Looks kind of straight in. Oh, she had a little bit. She got off that rail a little bit. Now the five ball, I think it goes by the six. It's really close though. I don't know if she's going to take a combo here. I think she's just going to go for the shot. Five ball in the corner pocket. And probably just stop it there. Or just move forward a little bit if she doesn't want to draw. She's just going to. She barely missed it. That's going to bring Tim to the table with a little bit of cluster right there. I'm guessing he's probably going to cut that in and have the cue ball come off the six ball and take his medicine, I'm guessing. Because it looks like it's going to double kiss that six ball when the cue ball comes off the five ball.
If he plays it firm with some top, he could probably get that cue ball to take off a little bit. It looks like he's going to draw away from it.
Yeah, I think he was in between shots there. I don't think he really knew a plan. And when you don't have a full plan, that's kind of what happens. You have two shots in mind, and then you kind of go in between them. So you always want to have a plan. Even if it fails, always have a plan. Looks like she has an angle to go off this bottom rail and up for the sixth ball in the opposite corner she's shooting in now. Didn't quite get there, but she still has command of the table. With if I'm her, I'm playing the six ball up to the middle diamond at the head string, and the cue ball back over, maybe behind the eight ball or seven ball. I don't know that I'm shooting at this ball. That ended up okay for her, but I like to kind of be a little bit more. If I was shooting that, depending on how I felt, I guess, but I probably would have played a little safety and tried to remain with command of the table. Overcut it a little bit. So this is going to give Katt a good chance to make this hill. She's got the six ball right there in the top right corner. Come off that rail. Oh, on a straight back line up to right about the second diamond on that. What we're looking at, the right rail, and almost straight in for the seven. and the other side. She got a little speed on that. Yeah, that went about a foot too far on her. Looks like she may still have a cut in the side, which is probably where I'd play it. And then I would probably play around 3 rails, maybe for the 8 and the side where she's shooting over right now. Or maybe in this corner pocket. Looked like she got a little bit of skid on that ball. Looked like it skidded a little bit. Maybe it was dirty. Sometimes you get a little skid when you get those short little strokes. Sometimes you need to just let it out. Tim back to the table with a chance to finish this set off. He's got the 8 ball in the side. Follow up just a little bit, maybe 4 inches or so for the
really
9.
Wished to be a little bit further off that rail, but looks like he played a great shot on that.
He did.
This might be the match here.
Good shooting, Tim. And that'll be match. What is that? That made it 5-3 Tim over Katt McManus. Good shooting to you guys. Pretty good matchup. These guys are both, I'm not sure they're Fargos, but I'm guessing they're both mid 5s maybe. Probably like 550 maybe.
I believe it's 540, 580, in between there.
Yeah, pretty fair matchup.
Don't see who's breaking right now. Looks like it's gonna be
I think.
Jordan.
Yep, that's Jordan.
Looks like he made one on the break here.
Jordan is from Blue Eye, Missouri, actually my hometown, so we've got a hometown favorite in here. Playing Parker Martin, who is from Fulton, Missouri, I do believe. His dad, Jamie Martin, I believe, is in the house. So this should be a really good matchup. Looks like
Thanks for having me, Aaron. Howdy, guys.
Tell us about your match coming up. What do you think?
I think me and Dylan were practicing earlier, and we're both hitting them pretty okay. I think it's going to be pretty eventful match. Hopefully, we're both playing top top tier pool for our speeds.
Absolutely. Definitely want to see good pool, no
We
matter what.
we both have a history of playing each other, so it should be a pretty good, fun-filled match.
Well, tell us about some history of playing each other. Who's got the top record?
I believe I'm up right now, but it's pretty close. It's usually back and forth. But I think I've got the edge on the history-wise. But tonight will be a whole different view.
Absolutely.
These tight pockets.
Yeah, you know Dylan is coming to play today for sure. So you're gonna have to be on your game. That's for sure. You can play.
Sounds messing up.
Sounds good.
Okay, what's going on with the sound? What does it sound like, guys?
Can the chat hear us out there? Can you guys hear us now?
Oh, there we go. I can hear you through my mic pretty well.
Okay, yeah. It should be on now. I think I had my mic off for a minute, guys. I'm new to this, sorry.
It's okay. It's a whole learning curve itself.
That's right. You're kind of used to this, aren't you?
A little bit. Couple thousand hours. It's okay.
Yeah. I see you playing those gaming games, so
Yep.
I don't know nothing about it, but I'm sure you're pretty good at this. Okay, so who do we have up at the table right now?
It is Parker.
That is Parker. Okay. So he's got a 6 ball there. I'm guessing he's probably going to stop that cue ball right on that 9 ball. Or maybe he'll just try the combo. Let's see how he's feeling today. That was a smart play, too.
What's up, Ricky?
That was a smart play. Ricky Hunt in the chat. What's happening, Ricky? Heather Cratley, sorry you couldn't make it. We hope you get to feeling better. So he's gonna have a long rail kick at this 6 ball.
If he gets a lucky kick in, he'll have a good shape for the 7.
He will have that. Looks like. Ooh,
Oh, just right by it.
went right in the drink. Okay, so he's gonna have 6 ball, and if you stop the cue ball right at the 6 ball, you'll have a good angle to get from the 7 back to the 8.
That naturally.
That natural angle, that's what you want, is that natural angle. Anytime you have to create an angle, you're having to hit balls a little harder into pockets, and with these diamond tables, it gets a little bouncy, and you're very likely to wobble ball. So staying on the correct pattern is very important. Probably one of the most important things in pool is staying with that right pattern, that right angle.
Force
So-
and stuff brings that room for error greater.
Absolutely. So I think a little bit, he might have to take a little stun with a,
I hope he's going.
no, just
Yeah.
high, yeah.
This should be a pretty good match here.
Yeah, it should be. I think if he comes off here with a Hera top left, he should be able to shoot this 9 ball in the top right. Bring the cue ball, not back to where he's at now, but kind of between there and the 9 ball. He can either use, I think he'll use a little outside instead of inside. Most players are more comfortable with outside English. Just like that. Good shot, Parker Martin. And he has a 9 ball right there to go up 1-0.
Some people hate shooting over these pockets.
You know, I kind of like it. It gives me a little bit of,
Little
well,
room.
a little bit more room, I feel. Yeah.
I think with the bridge hand, it's just
Yeah.
good solid.
I don't mind having, sometimes I'll play for the cue ball right over a side pocket just because I know I won't be on the rail. So Parker goes up 1-0. And it is rack your own here, looks like. We'll get the score up on the scoreboard for you. I'm not sure what kind of break cue that is, but
Doug Burnett.
Doug Burnett.
Doug
That's
Burnett.
nice. I was looking at it thinking it might have been his, some sort of diamond wood it looked like.
Very pretty.
Yes.
The image in this screen does not give it justice. It's really dark and
Really.
yeah, it's really nice.
I might want to look at that. That looks beautiful. Okay, Parker Morton, let's see what his break is looking like. Let's see
And
if he can.
Jordan's new cue he's shooting with is also a brand new Doug Burnett with a Killwood shaft.
We have a lot of Doug Burnett going on tonight. Shout out to Doug Burnett, local cue builder. Makes a great cue. I know I actually won one of his cues at the Mo Arc Series tournament, which was yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, at the Mo Arc 9-ball series, I won a Doug Burnett Sneaky Pete, and it plays jam up. It really does.
I got you good. We're back on. Not sure if he can actually see all this ball or not. He could not.
Did not look like it. Looked like he was.
He's trying to put that separation there.
Yeah,
Get it up on that rail.
that was a great idea though. He almost got it blocked by that 4-ball. Just hit it a little bit hard.
If Jordan
And-
can stun this cue ball over, he's got straight on that cue ball.
Little draw to stay behind that 3-ball. That should give him. Should be the toughest shot of the rack really right here. He might just be following.
Oh,
He just.
I've been there.
We all have. We all have. We've all been there. So we've got a 1-7 combo, it looks like. Very tough shot. Combos are really tough. You know, I like the 7-ball. I learned that I like to use the 7-ball as a pocket. Think of the 7-ball as a pocket in my combo. That way, you know, if I'm have good contact on my 1 and hit the pocket, which is the 7-ball, then I can make the 7-ball.
Oh,
He
he's going for a
decides.
safe. Good safety.
Does a very good safety. That was probably the smart play for sure.
Very good speed.
Instead of risking a combo that is very unlikely, he kept command of the table, which shows a lot from him where his head at is in the game. I like that shot a lot. That reminds me a lot of the shot that I would play. Instead of taking a low percentage shot, I would rather keep command of the table.
Jordan answers right back.
That was exactly what I was talking about just a minute ago, was coming off that side rail and making them split to go different ways. That was a very good shot by Jordan. He left a very tough shot here. I don't know. Looks like he might be able to cut that 1 ball in the corner. And
I
maybe
believe he does. That cue ball is going to naturally go towards that corner pocket. So he's going to have to do something, which is
No.
You don't think so?
I think with high English, I think he beats that corner by at least half a diamond if he rolls it in. And then he should come around 2 rails for that 2-ball.
Oh, you're right.
Just like that.
Perfect on that cue ball.
That was a great shot.
Would you go behind the 6 coming down from that 2?
It depends if the 3-ball goes past the 5. I think I probably would draw back behind that 6-ball, I'm thinking. But I think I'm trying to get a little close to the 3-ball to get to the 4-ball. He needed a little bit of a more draw stroke on that. It seemed like he might have been looking like he was using low, but he kind of followed through with it. So it gave the follow roll to it instead of like a little stun or punch to.
And I practiced on this table a little bit, me and Dylan both earlier, and it plays pretty fast. So it's a little bit different than playing on a table that's been played on for a while.
Right.
Up, 9-ball roll.
You know, I hear if you hit them really hard, that 9-ball's got to go somewhere, right?
There's 6 places for it to go.
Yeah, 6 pockets. Sometimes you just got to hit it. Okay, so he's going to have a 3-ball in the side pocket. Stop it.
4 goes by the 6.
I think if you stop it right there, it gives you a good angle to get from the 4 ball to come down towards the 5 to get a little closer to that. So he doesn't have the work is with the 7 and the 9.
Looks like he's playing a little bit of top.
Okay, that'll
There
work.
we go.
Yep.
Yep.
Come off the rails fine too. Now here, you could almost come off that 4 ball and go into the 7. I don't think that's the. If I was going to go into that 7, I think I would do it off the 5 ball. I think I would definitely do it off the 5 ball if I was going to go into the 7. But I would probably use a little draw here and come back a little bit. Looks like he's using follow though.
Oh.
Ooh,
Those tight
That-
pockets save him.
that rattled the pocket.
If you're going to use the pocket, you might as well use all of it.
Yeah. Now is he going to take the 5 ball up to the other side and maybe get the cue ball behind the 9 ball?
Yep.
That's what he did. Great shot, Jordan. It's going to leave Parker a kick at it. He's going to have to kick off that rail
He
closest.
might be going for the jump shot.
Very well. It looks like he is going for the jump cue right now.
I'm about to see. Is this the first time that's in this match the jump
Well,
cue's been brought out?
I think it is.
It is.
I
Well,
think it is.
we're about to see how it's jumping.
That one doesn't look like a Burnett.
It does not. Oh.
Flew it off the table.
Every
So-
now and then, just like golf, you got to yell 4.
That's right.
Been there
Every-
as well.
Every once in a while you go in the drink too.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got the 5 ball. I would shoot it in the top left-hand corner pocket. Draw it back just a hair for the 6 ball on the side. And leave just a hair of an angle to drift down towards the 7. Pretty standard run out. I think Jordan should be able to get out from here no problem. That's exactly the little angle I was talking about to drift down towards the 7. I'd probably use it just a little low. Good shot, Jordan. Now you can come off that side rail and it should be perfect for the 9 ball. We're not going to say anybody gets that today. We're not doing these commentator curses.
Yeah. Hit that one pretty well.
He hit it pretty good. Jordan might be finding his stroke a little bit of confidence after those last four balls ran. And we have a 1-1 match. We would just like to thank you guys for all tuning in. Again, these are all amateur players, but coming up through the ranks. I mean, I wouldn't call any of these players beginners by far, and they have some knowledge, and they're playing well. I've seen a lot of good shots be made tonight, so. I'm really looking forward to your and Dylan's match, though, for sure.
I am too. I think it's going to be a pretty good one.
Is there any side action on your match, or?
Not today. We're,
Gotcha.
I think there's a lot of side action on that State Kings.
State Kings, that's right.
Yep.
I forgot about that. That's kind of a cool aspect, bringing it into the sport. Something new, different.
Mm-hmm.
Could have something going with that.
He put some movement on that cue ball.
He put some funk on it, that's for sure. It looks like he is lined up for a possible 2-9 combo. Not an easy shot by far, but it looks like I was talking about earlier, if you that 9 ball is dead end, so if you use the middle of that 9 ball as the pocket, that's kind of how I gauge my combinations. Or if I had to hit it to the left a hair, I would use it as the pocket. Good shot.
Jordan. That's kind of the same way that I do my combos. I use that second ball as the
Right,
that spot on the second ball as the pocket.
right. I think that's the easiest way to do it.
Because as soon as you start putting 2 or 3 different contact points in, it's a little bit more confusing.
Exactly. That's a good point.
The simpler you can make it, the better.
For sure. Oh, put up a score for you. I believe that's 2-1 Jordan Chapman now. And he is to break.
Jordan's hoping they all break like that.
Absolutely. 3 more and let's get the heck out of here.
I think this one's a 7, isn't it?
Oh, this one is to 7.
Yeah.
5 more might be asking a little too
And
much.
then we have
I've
Will
made-
Chuck next.
Yes, we do. I've made 3 9 on the breaks before. I have never made 5. He lost control of the cue ball a little bit there. 3, and nothing's down, so it's going to be Parker to come in. Parker's going to be shooting now.
He's going to have a pretty good shot on this one ball.
All right, he has a 1. It looks like he's probably going to.
Looks like you have a little bit of angle.
He must, because he's looks like he can get out to the middle of the table where he was pointing.
Oh, I don't think he got where he wanted to right there.
No, I think he wanted to punch off that a little bit. He might be able to make it. It's really close.
We don't have the best angle from
No, we
to
don't.
look.
The way, no, it's hard to tell what he's doing when he's. It looks like he's aiming for the right side of the 2 ball. Maybe, yeah, that's what he was. Oh, and a double
Oh,
kiss.
Oh, he may get lucky hit. Nope. Hey,
Eh,
it's not easy.
over a ball, that's kind of rough. It looks like he has a little bit of room maybe from the pocket. Maybe. But if he can make that, he'll travel up towards the 3. He just doesn't want to get up on the 3. And it's really hard to put any English on this ball with as much as it's over that 6 ball. You almost got to try to make it and just take your medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Overcut it a hair. All right. So Parker comes to the table with a 2 ball. Looks like he can hit that end rail and then come up maybe between the 7 and the 6. Going up towards the 3 ball. It looks like the 4 ball has a pocket too.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's really close
It
there.
looks like it goes right between the 9 and the 8.
I think it does.
Ooh, made that little.
About.
We don't know sure if he can see it or not, but it looks a little hairy for right now.
I think he's got this 3 ball. It looks like there's a little separation there between the cue ball and the 6 ball.
What's up, Santi? Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, what's up, Santi? So he's gonna have a 3 ball. It looks like he's gonna come off the head rail there with maybe a little bit of top English and come back towards the middle of the table is my guess. And then he'll probably play from the 4 into the 5, maybe a little
That's
bit.
what I would think.
Yeah. Overcut it a little bit.
Yeah.
He was going to have a good angle from that 4 to get that 5 out of there a little bit, but that bring Jordan Chapman to
Jordan's
the table.
got that natural shape to get to that 4 now.
Yeah, he does. I think if he hits this 3 ball very thin, it'll come back up the table. Oh, let's not
That's
that
a straight
far.
line, guys.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I think you should do the artistic side of this.
Well, we'll try.
It's not a lot of fun. So, but he has a good angle to possibly play into this 5, which he did with a lot of low.
With a lot
I don't-
of low.
I wouldn't
He-
have used
he
that
could-
low.
He can come off, use the 5 to get to the 6 though here, but probably
What's-
not how he wanted it to turn out.
No, I think if you do that, you almost got to take, yeah. And
Oh,
makes,
there goes the 9.
wow.
Wow.
What a shot. Good shot, Jordan Chapman. Should be out where, Santi? We need to know where we need to be.
Santi's at home taking care of that new baby.
Oh. That's right. That's where you're supposed to be. Congratulations, Santi, on the new kid, by the way. That's awesome. So Jordan with the break. He's up 3-1.
A little bit more control on that break than the last one.
Definitely a little bit more control. I don't mind it coming off that a little bit up above that side pocket. Now, look, is the 1 ball right there by the 9 ball?
I believe that's the 1 ball right there.
If that is, he should be able to put him in jail right here.
Yeah, freeze it right up to that 9 ball.
No,
Oh,
it looks
nope.
looks like the 1 ball's in the center of the. Huh? Oh, I'll take a burger. Right on. Thank you.
I'm good.
So he made that, came back towards the.
Yep,
Head string.
Kind of just slow roll this one in a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Leave that
Make
decent
sure he's
angle.
getting down here.
He slow rolled that a little far.
He still has an angle, but he's not going to be able. He's going to have to put something to hold this.
Yeah, that's
For
not
the
the good
4.
angle. That's not the good angle. He may play a little safety here and put the 3 ball back behind the 4 and the cue ball running to the 7. That would be a pretty smart play to keep control of the table instead of just releasing control of
Oh.
the table.
It's looking like he's lining up for the cut.
Any. See, that's what I mean right there is you lost, I mean, it did look like it would cut. I'm sure it would, but you lost a little bit of control of the table there, which ended up okay, but Jordan honestly should be a favorite to make this 3 ball. Whether if he comes off the rail, I still feel like he should be at least 50-50 to make this ball.
It depends on how much that 4 ball's cutting that bottom rail.
Right, but
He
with a
could
little
hit off that.
left spin off the bottom rail is I'm betting how he's looks like he's using left spin.
Good
Great shot.
Jordan.
Great shot.
Great shape. A little bit over.
Jordan is playing Parker Martin, Santi. So it should be a pretty good matchup. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. He's got this 4 ball, and it looks like the 5 ball's behind that 9 ball. So he doesn't have a good position to get. I would go up and try to get up to that head string and play a safety on that 5 ball. Which it looks like he needs to hit the 7.
Oh, he hit it, but he just got a rough roll off that 7.
This is going to be.
Depending on where this ball lands, this is a make or break it for this rack.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. Looks like he's going to have to go around the corner. The 9 balls may fly.
Yep. If he hits it good, it may come down towards this corner.
Very
Bottom
well.
left corner.
Could come off that 8 ball as well.
Oh, is he going to get some love here?
That might be a little love.
Depends on how close that 9 ball is.
Yeah, it looks to me like he can probably make it. Looks to me like you roll this ball in. And it should give you pretty good shape there for the 6. Roll it in. Depending on where you get for the 6, probably just roll it up for the 7 in the opposite corner. Yeah, I think Parker should be out from here. Depending on how close it is, that could be really close. It is, or I think he would have already shot it if think that ball goes, Jeremy?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it does.
He's spending a lot of time on it, so it may, yeah, it goes.
I like spending a lot of time. I like players that will take their time on a shot and play slower. I think you play a little bit better. A lot of players don't like it when players play slow, but
Sometimes there's that threshold where you play a little too slow, you start second doubting yourself.
you're right. Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah. You can play slow or not necessarily slow, but a little slower just to get into groove.
Make sure all the steps are being taken.
Right. And then once you hit a few balls, then you'll start to loosen up, you know what I mean? You'll start to play a little faster, even if you do start out a little slower just to make sure of things. But it looks like he can come around that 9 ball, or he looks like he's using a lot of low. That's,
Oh man, that's heartbreaking.
yeah. I don't think he needed quite so much of the low left as much as the left.
Would you go for the kick or would you jump this ball?
Um, with it so far in the pocket, I think I'm going to jump it. Because if you kick at it
You don't hit that.
and you hit the side rail, you might not hit it. And if you hit it dead on, you're not going to get far for the 8 ball down there.
Mhm.
So this one I could justify possibly jumping. So if you can just come on the left side of center, you're probably going to come back towards the 8. I think Jordan should jump this ball.
I agree.
Because if he hits that 7 ball right on it without hitting the side rail, without hitting that end rail, he's not going to get much action to come back towards the 8 ball. I wonder if... Looks like he's coming for this long kick, which may be better for actually getting a leave. Oh, he was like a centimeter off on that. If he would have hit that ball, he probably would have got a shot on the 8 ball too. I'm guessing he's just going to draw a little right, use a spin to come back down just like that. He kept a little bit of an angle to come off this bottom rail and back up to around the center of the table for a 9 ball in the top left-hand pocket. That would be your conventional way to play it, I would think.
Shoot this shot with a little bit of confidence. There
Very
you go.
good shot. Good shot.
It's looking like we got a match here, guys.
Yep. Looks like I'm not going to jinx, but it's maybe 3-2. I hate to put a jinx on somebody, but I think he's got this one.
There we go.
Good shot, Parker Martin. That closes the lead from Jordan to 3-2 with Parker breaking. I haven't seen Parker play too much, but obviously he plays pretty well.
Sandy's over here. Think long, think wrong. Just play your own pace and the same pre-shot routine for consistency. I agree with that.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. There's a different pace for everyone, and there is absolutely a speed that is way just too much thinking.
Man, Santy's long shots are my quick shots.
What is it?
Santy's long shots are my quick shots. He's a fast player, but he just
Right.
gets everywhere where he wants.
This is a tied up,
The race
congested
is
table.
to 7, Ricky.
So we have a 1 ball. Looks like he's probably going to cut it in the side and come back down here to this rail and back to the middle of the table for the 2 ball. Yep.
Parker's from Fulton, Missouri.
Yeah, I think Parker's played in a couple tournaments down here, I think at Crazy Hats. And his dad is Jamie Martin, if you've ever heard of Jamie
He's
Martin.
played down here in that 550 and under that they had at Crazy Hats,
Oh, okay.
and a couple of the opens that they've held.
I know I've seen his name a few times. And then did he play in Forsyth one time
I'm not
too?
sure. I didn't get to make it to that one.
Okay. Looks like this 3 ball is going to be... Mm,
Is he Jamie?
I'm not sure what he's going to do with this 3-ball.
He is Jimmy Martin's son. Yes.
Yes. Looks like he's going to take on this combo. That's a tough shot.
That's a. It's not the easiest of leaves. It could have been much worse.
Yeah, he got a little fortunate there. But I think he can cut this 3-ball in and go back down the table and then back for the 4-ball on the side.
Oh, he could be playing safe here.
He's
I know, Bryce. Bryce is watching from afar.
you know, Jeremy, I think I might take on this combo and try to break out that 5-9 too.
Draw it back a little bit.
No, I'm not going to draw it. I'm going to play
Just
with a
tangent line.
little high right and hit about this first diamond and have the right take off into the 5-ball. And the 3-ball's right there in the pocket, so that's
the only
all.
downfall I would see is if you square it in on that 5-ball, you might be stuck behind that 6 for 3. Depending on how, because we don't know how that
Yeah.
5-9 is laid out.
Yeah.
It could hit and freeze to that 5. Yep.
Yep. Jordan took the shot that I was thinking. And I think for an aggressive player, I think most aggressive good players would take that shot on.
Yes.
Most feel that they should be able to get that, make the shot and break it out.
Santi says freeze on the ball.
Yeah, that was definitely another option. I just did not figure. Now me, I would possibly think about doing that, but I knew Jordan probably was not. He's pretty aggressive. That was a good
Oh,
kick
he's
at
going.
it. He's going to get some love
And some not love.
and some not love. That's hard to love.
Yeah.
So
That's why we love, hate this sport.
that's right.
Hate to love it.
So he's going to have a 4-ball in the corner pocket. Probably going to stop it pretty close to there. Or he might draw back about a foot maybe. That's probably what I would do. Draw back about a foot.
Create a little bit more of an angle on that 5 to get to the 6.
Exactly. That's a lot of angle, but he may have to come back a few times for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that if he was got about half the distance he got right there, then he would have had a good angle to come across, which he probably still can. Well, he got some love from that.
Yeah, he was great on that 6-ball.
Here, I think I'm coming off this bottom rail and trying to hit the top of the 5 and leave the 5 back behind the 6 with the cue ball going up towards the 7 and the 9. Very similar to that. Very good shot.
Very, yep.
That was a smart shot.
Jordan can't really do a stop shot kick on this because he can't get to that bottom of that cue ball.
No.
So he's just going to
Let's
have
see.
to try to cause some separation, hit the outside of that 5.
Yep. I think if you hit the side closer to this on the 6,
Mm-hmm.
you make the 5-ball go towards the other rail and
Towards
the
that
cue
side
ball
pocket.
right, and the cue ball maybe behind the 9 and 7, just creating some separation and possibly a safety. But hit it well. He may have been trying to get behind that 8-ball. That
Could
would have
be,
been
yeah, that'd been.
that would have been a really good shot.
This isn't a gimme shot. This is a pretty good. This would be a good tester.
This shot comes down to confidence. You're
Yep.
either confident in your stroke or you're not.
Pretty confident.
I'd say that's about as confident as it gets right there. Good shot, Parker Martin. Now he's going to come up off this bottom rail, right about to the middle of the table for the 7 ball. Shouldn't have a problem the rest of the rack.
Just don't get too straight in on that 8 ball.
Oof. I think he's all right here. He
Yeah,
should
he's
be able to
okay.
just
You should be able to draw it back out a little bit.
give a little nip draw there. Now, where are you playing the 9 ball, Jeremy?
I'd play in the bottom. I'd come back up to the upper cue ball upper side of the table and shoot that 9 ball down. Oh,
I'll tell you what I think I'm going to do here. Whoa. I'm going to hit this and go 4 rails, I believe, honestly. Let's see if he, and then it'll come back towards the 9 ball. Let's see if that's what he does. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the exact shot I was talking about. That was a great shot.
this is going to be the tester. Hit this one with confidence right here.
You're sure right about that, Jeremy. This
is
Although-
where most players psych themselves out down that rail shot. And he drills it.
drills it. Great shot. Does that tie it up?
Let's tie it up.
That's tied up. What a match. Parker Martin coming with some very confident strokes to tie this match up. He's looking strong.
Oh, side pocket got big on that break. We have John Jordan back.
I have a lot of trouble with that side break. That side pocket tends to get right in the way of every single one you take.
Hey, Heather. Aaron says be nice about his artistic ability.
This out seems pretty straightforward. If he can get just straight across the table for the 4 here.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
He played the shot. It's just
You guys are waiting to see his
Unfortunate there.
drawing ability, and I get to watch it in person. He looks as lost as I do sometimes playing pool.
I don't know if he is going to try and bank this or send it up 2 rails here. It looks like he's.
Play safety, yep.
Yep. That's what I figured he was going to do.
There we go.
Oh, Jesus. Can't really see that ball. I do like coming off of the right side rail here. Maybe 2 rails, hit the back of it and send it up top.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
Go like this way. And then
Yep.
Coming. Yep.
if you just go to the top.
Good hit. Oh, is he going to get some love here?
It depends on where how far away that 6 is from the pocket. Probably thin it in there.
He's going for the combo.
Ah,
He's going to have to do some stuff to hold his cue ball back in place. Unless he hits it with a little bit of pace to cause that cue ball to go off that rail a little bit for an easy cut shot. There you go.
probably gonna play this just off the head rail and back onto the same side with the 4, and then
Yep, you hit that about as the way I would, a little bit of top left. Bring it over, give yourself a little bit of an angle.
a little bit of a draw here. So real
Hopefully not get
easy
caught
to-
behind that 8-ball.
I think if he just draws probably half a diamond or stuns it over just a little bit, that 5's pretty accessible. 8-ball maybe travel a little too far with pace. He'll get behind that 7-ball, but I think he's going to be pretty easily controlled here.
Perfect.
I was just talking to Aaron about this shot yesterday. It's almost seems like it's straight in, but
You have just enough of that
you
corner.
have just enough to cheat that pocket a little bit. You can come out of that pocket real smooth, and just got to be very careful with over-rolling that one. You tend to stroke that shot too much. It looks like he's just going to draw back a couple diamonds here, and
That works. You should have pretty good shape here off this 7. Just kind of make sure you miss the 9 on the way down, or just slow roll it enough for the 8 inside.
I actually like using the foot rail on this. I tend to play it soft. I'll get behind the 9 here.
Not where he wants to be, but it's still pretty okay.
And probably take this into the side. You come off side to side and leave himself for the 9 on the right-hand side here.
Come off that rail, 2 rails, go over to the other side. Yeah. Oh, he hit that good. Kind of a rough leave, but almost a little 50-50 shot. Me, I'd be needing to use that crutch right now. I can't reach that.
Looks like he's going to go ahead and try and cut this one in.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate. And that's that game there.
Yeah.
Takes that up to 4-3. Jordan having the lead. And
race
the
to
break
7.
here on the race to 7. The
Parker's just got to, this next game, focus on not worrying about missing that 9-ball the last game. That game is over with now. He's going to just come back in and be ready for this game. I know sometimes those shots will haunt you a little bit.
Yeah, when you're holding on to that miss through the rack, it tends to. We're gonna take a short little break here, get some these balls cleaned up a little bit.
One pocket Ron. Oh, they're playing out there playing some snooker on the table. Oh, here we go. Jordan's break.
Oh, there we go. We are off of Glenstone on East Meadowmere. It's 1902 East Meadowmere, Suite A, over behind over by Carrie's Bar, and there's a little music shop over here as well.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to get here, but it's a nice little homey feeling here. I like it. It gives me vibes of my old pool hall in Tennessee.
Looks like we got a golf game starting up on the snooker table today. We got quite a few good players in the building today. All right, looks like Jordan is on the 5 ball here. Probably just going to play one rail over to the 6. This is going to be a pretty simple out from here. Play off the foot up to the center of the table. All right, looks like we got Aaron back on the mic. How do you like playing this 7 to 8 here?
I think I like using a little high. Yeah, that's. I was thinking about using a touch of left just to bring it more over for the 8 ball on the side, but that'll be fine. You can just roll up, come off that side rail, and it should bounce right out for the 9 ball. I mean, 9 ball's so close, you could just stun it over however you wanted to play it. Very good shot.
The way Jordan plays some of these shots with a,
Good job,
faster
Jordan.
stroke does it sometimes scares you with how fast he lets that cue ball roll, but it's
What? Jordan
he's
plays
got
well.
good control over that thing.
He's improved a lot in the last few years.
It's like he's at 5-3 now. Jordan taking an extra game for the lead.
So what did Parker miss? Parker missed a 9 ball. You said?
Yes,
I
he
didn't see
missed
that
a
part.
9 ball, giving the 4-3 lead to Jordan. And then
Gotcha.
that rack was I believe it was a break and run. I'm
Gotcha.
not sure Parker actually got to the table on that one. There it is again, getting a ball on the break.
I think he did. Yep, 1 ball on the break. Or I'm not sure what ball he made, but it looks like
the one's in the center of the
it is.
table up there.
I think that he can use a high ball and beat the scratch. I really think if you roll that in, you don't want to hit it with a lot of pace. You want to let the high roll of it grip that table, and you should beat that scratch. Now, if you fire it in with some high English, you might probably won't let that high English grip that table and beat that scratch. But I think with a hair of high right, he should be able to beat that scratch.
It's like
And
he
he barely
overcut
misses
that
it.
one just a little bit, giving Parker
Parker
an
comes.
opportunity.
Yep. Parker comes to the table with the 1 ball hanging right in the corner pocket. Draw back for the 2.
So the 2 goes on the side there.
Looks,
He's looking like he's playing it down the table.
He's trying to get to the 4 ball. That's his problem here. That 1 ball just looks a little straight in to be able to get way over there, but we could be off angle.
I honestly like just trying to put that 2 in the side and float off the side rail a little bit to the other side of the table.
I think he's going to try to draw this back probably. Oh, I'm going to guess right about to the middle of the table. And I think he's going to figure out what to do with after that. And he scratches. Unfortunate. I think you just draw straight back on that shot and get right about to the middle of the table, and you can come off that 2 ball, come off that side rail, and then back for the 4, kind of between the side rail and then back between the 4 and the 7. I think that's how that should have been played. Or if he didn't like that, he could have just drew back, and if he didn't like that, he could have just drew back out of it between the 6 and 9.
Looks like the tough shot here is going to be the 4 to the 5 ball.
Here, I like drawing back. I like coming between the 6 and the 9, landing it somewhere between the 6 and 9 to have the 4 ball there, and then go up towards your 5 ball. Either that, or he could. That's how he played it. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Now he can use a little bit of high left-hand English. Come back up towards the 5 ball. You either want to go all the way down to that long rail and bounce off of it, or just not quite get there, which is what Jordan did here. You don't want to be straight in. Hardly ever in pool do you want to be straight in. You usually want a little bit of an angle to help you get to the next ball. That's one of the biggest keys in pool. Here you just come off and straight back down, maybe hit the rail a hair. He played that well. That was a good shot. Come back to the middle of the table. Now he can come back to come off that side rail and draw back, maybe about halfway between where he is with the cue ball and the 6 ball right now, maybe.
It's like he's going to shoot this and just draw off the rail, and that's exactly what I was about to say. Shot
Yep,
before I
about
could
right
finish
there.
speaking. Here, I like just a nice little stop shot, maybe a little bit of a roll forward, and then take the 8 ball in the head string corner on the right-hand side.
I don't mind that. If he comes forward just a little bit, he should give himself a little bit of an angle on the 8. He just stopped it. Okay. It was really straight in. That was okay. It leaves him a little bit over the 9 ball, but it shouldn't be a problem for Jordan.
He's probably going to take this one on the side here.
Absolutely. Leaves himself straight in on the 9 ball. Jordan's starting to shoot pretty well. I think Jordan's starting to find a little gear.
With a, now it seems Jordan is on the hill here. This is, it's really tough when your opponent's on a roll and it's a winner break format, and really lets him stay in stroke too, and just
right.
continue to put a couple racks on you. And it's no good once that starts rolling.
Yeah, I've played in a couple tournaments here. Well, not here in the last year or so, where that winner break format really, it can make you or it can destroy you. I've had a couple 4-packs, 5-packs ran on me in big tournaments in the winner break format. I prefer an alternate break format, I think. I think it gives more chance for the person who did prepare to play and might not be able to play because their opponent, ran 5 or 6 racks. If it's alternate break format, you don't have a chance to do that. So
I think the key now for Parker is that he needs to take some the shots he can with confidence, and then if he has,
He did that.
and that he did there. But don't play the questionable shots. You don't want to, risk too much with him being on the hill, and afford yourself the safety if you need to.
Yeah, I like that advice a lot. You definitely want to play smart, but you can't play too scared either. If you know that you can get out, go ahead and get out. But if it's questionable, yeah, I agree with the safety if you have to. These balls are wide open, so he shouldn't have much of a problem. From the 6 to the 7 is going to be his main thing here. I think stopping the 5. Yeah, that's a good shot. And now you can just pretty much play top English, and it's going to roll back down for this to the 7 ball. Off the upper rail, I think top English gets you right back down for the 7 ball. Surely he's not drawing this, going around 2 rails short side. Oh no, okay. Watch
That
out
one
for the
got
scratch.
Got a little loose on him, but he's
Okay.
going to be all right.
He's good. Now this made it a little difficult.
I think just a little top English here, and
Top.
come out to the center of the table. Don't oh,
Yeah, if he had a little bit more angle, it would have been easier for him.
definitely.
But he didn't really hit that ball real good. It kind of wobbled in the pocket, so it didn't give his cue ball as much movement as if he would have hit it a little bit thinner and the cue ball went straight in the pocket instead of wobbling. That cue ball would have got a little bit more momentum. I think you cut this in the right hand pocket, upper pocket. Great shot.
Gave him a good shape on the 9 ball here.
That
He's just, you take your time with this shot. A lot of people get a reasonably simple shot on the 9 ball and take it for granted. And when
Right.
you're down 6-3, you got to really confidently take this shot.
I think, is he using low? I would use low. Okay, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. That's going to leave it there for Jordan. And this will do it. If Jordan makes this is it. Now, I'll tell you, on a couple, I played a tournament and a shot not quite
We sure did the first few games.
Oh,
I actually
shoot.
even got a brand new stick today.
Oh, did you? What are you shooting
Yeah,
with?
Doug Burnett.
Is it the Doug Burnett, like a whole cue or just
Yeah.
the shaft? Nice.
Everything.
Nice. Well,
Beautiful cue, and I cannot believe how good that thing feels and how low deflection it is.
really.
Like,
Awesome. I might have to try that out sometime.
absolutely.
I'll tell you what, the way you came in here and played, minus the first couple racks, I mean, it goes to show you that Doug Burnett can make a good cue and Jordan Chapman can hit him pretty dang sporty.
Well, get lucky every now and then. For sure, Doug.
That's
He does make a good cue.
awesome. Well, thank you, Jordan. Do you have any shout outs you'd like to give before you family, friends watching?
Yeah. All my family and friends, pool playing buddies, have lots of support. Lots of kind words today, both here and calls and texts.
Nice. All right. Well, Jordan, you put on a pretty good show out there, and we thank you for coming. And maybe we can have you again.
Alrighty, thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Have a good one, Jordan.
You
Thanks.
too.
All right, so these guys are at 0-0. 6-9-7. That's what they asked. That's what they wanted to do. It's not good for viewers, but no, that's not good at all. That's terrible. Oh, it's all messed up. Can't watch. Well, I need to leave.